So the Valentine's Day event is currently on in Marvel Contest of Champions, and I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to spend on this event. Obviously, there are some good choices within that 7-star key crystal, or not crystal, but like a little box thing. Very fun to have Star-Lord again. Black Widow Clairvoyant, simply because she was really cool back then, so nostalgic to kind of get her as a 7-star again. But outside of that, it's only really two good options. So it really comes down to the fact of like, do you want to gamble and try? Oh, to be fair, Phoenix is also pretty good from what I've heard, and Karnak has some use, but at the same time, it's not really the most insane box. It wasn't like Banquet. Banquet box had half of the champions being really well. To be fair, then I guess half of these champions are good as well. You know, I already have Cabin Bryn, so that would be like the worst case scenario to pull her again. Everyone has a free key. If you go to the web store right now, you can get a free key. And that's what I've claimed here. Get a free key, and that's it. I thought you got something more than that, but I guess it's just one key. I'll take it. And yeah, let's just spin it. I'm hoping for Star-Lord or Black Widow. That's the goal here. Nice. I'll take that for sure. We got Black Widow. I will take that. You know what? That could have gone a lot worse. We got another Mystic on the team. Very cool. I'm just recording this now so I can have the footage of me pulling the free crystal. It'll probably cut to another clip if I do end up spending. So all right, and we're back. It's been a few days since the Valentine's Day event. It's not gonna feel like that in the video. I'm just gonna cut to this clip, which is very fun. I decided that it's time to test my luck. It's time to try and draw the 7-star Star-Lord. As you can see, I have done all the purchases. That's the big bundle, but here we'll start from the beginning. We get an extra heart key from the event on the web store track. We get tier 5 fragments, almost there to a full fragment. That's exciting. 6 stones for romance signature. Probably gonna save that for Kitty Pride, maybe. I'll like buy the battle pass next month. Romance rank up gem, probably also gonna be for Kitty. We got some crystals that we get to open. We're gonna do that before we pop the boxes. And we get 2 more keys as well and a lot of units, which is very cool. Yeah, we get a lot of couple Nexus crystals. Here is our couple Nexus crystals. I don't have a lot of these 7 stars that are popped up on these crystals, so I'll look for any 7 stars. That'll be exciting. So you only get 4 each time? Interesting. And all these are 5 stars, so I'll just take Cosmic and Scale ISO, please. I could get the new champs, but we're using Nexuses, and I'd rather pull the new champs when I'm like opening up singular crystals that I have nothing to play with. I'll get the Jean Grey, and I'll awaken the... I should get the other 6-star, right? Yeah, I'll get the other 6-star. Alright, pop those 2. Obviously, these are Nexuses, so the crystals didn't spin for that long. I'm just going to pop the rest. Let's see what we pull. Okay, 6-star Nexus, very nice. Any other 6 stars? 5-star, 5-star, and 5-star. Okay, so nothing else there. What do we have here? We got a 6-star Namor, very nice. And a dupe on a Medusa. That's I have a 7-star Medusa, so that doesn't really matter to me. Ooh, that Human Torch. That was 7-star Human Torch. I think I'd go crazy. I think I'd genuinely lose my mind. That's probably the one we want the most right now, is a 7-star Human Torch. And we get a bunch of 5 stars actually. I say we just awaken Hawkeye.
Hello.
Another Human Torch appearance, dude. Oh, they changed Wolverine's icon. I never saw that. Nothing good here. Only a few more chances. Okay. We got a 7-star, very nice. We got our first 7-star, it's Cersei. I'll take that. I think Cersei's actually a pretty good champ too. Ooh, what we got? Nothing good in this. All 5 stars. Last set, nothing. Unfortunate. 1 new 7-star and that's it. Everything else was kind of dog. Wow. Yeah, no, that wasn't feel good pull at all. But now we can open the keys. The main one we want is Star-Lord. If we get Star-Lord first try, I don't care where any of the other ones go. Avoid the Captain Britain because I already have her, but we just gotta hope for the best. I want Star-Lord. I used my 4-star Star-Lord for Realm of Legends back in the day. That's the goal here. Let's go. 7-star Star-Lord in the inventory. Now, I'm okay with whatever I get next. The 2 brand new 7-star champs. We pulled Britain, unfortunately. That's not fun. And finally, let's pull Phoenix. This is fantastic. Okay. We got the guy we wanted. 7-star Star-Lord. That's so cool. That's so clean, too. Wow. I'm gonna level him up right now. Boom. Let's go, dude. That's so clean. It looks so clean, man. And I think my tech gem can now be used on Star-Lord. Next time I make a video, if you see me rocking with an awakened Star-Lord, that's probably what I ultimately did. And welcome back to part 3 of the Valentine's Day offer. As you can see, we are doing a little bit more of a crystal opening, trying to see if we can get that legendary 7-star Human Torch. Obviously, we do have the 2 last keys that I need, so we could probably get those out of the way first. Might as well draw them really quickly. We're gonna get Karnak first, and then lastly Phoenix. Pretty cool. Now we have all the champions from the romance bundle. I know Phoenix is pretty good in her own right. I don't know much about Karnak, but I do know Phoenix has her uses. We have 10 more chances. Our last 10 opening was okay, I remember. It wasn't the greatest. I don't think we got like 1 7-star out of all of that. So here we start off with just 5 stars, which sucks. All right, next crystal, what are we gonna get? 7-star Nexus, not bad. I'll definitely take that for sure. Okay, we got a 6-star Titania. He's still out there. Somewhere. Ooh, he showed up. I thought it was it. I thought that was the one. Alrighty, next crystal. Come on, Human Torch, 7-star. No dice. Ooh. I'm gonna take this just because Moon Knight is one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I have yet to get the 6-star version, so that's definitely going in my roster. And then I'll grab the other 6-star as well, so no ISO, but more champions to the deck is always nice. This is just a happy moment for me personally as a Moon Knight fan. Alrighty, 7-star Human Torch. 7-star Black Panther, okay. I mean Black Panther, Black Cat. I'll take this because you can't really get her outside of the loyalty crystal, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty lucky. I'll totally happily accept that. You know, pretty decent odds. I would love one more, specifically of the Human Torch variety. Let's see. No dice. Human Torch. No Human Torch. Honestly, at this point, I would just love another 7-star. It doesn't have to be Human Torch. Just one more for the collection. Dang. We ended on an all 5-star pull. That's really tough. I'll pull the Clairvoyant Black Widow. Just for the new collection. Only got 2 7-stars in total out of this 10 pull. We did pull Black Cat, and we have a chance to get someone really cool out of the Nexus. I guess we'll take it. Very disappointed that we did not manage to get Human Torch. I wonder if someone did get Human Torch out of those, and if they've told people or like posted about it. Alright. Should we open this, or should we open the basic first and then come back? I'm going to start with this just because it's going to take a minute for me to scroll to this Nexus once I tab away to the Shard Crystal tab, so I'm just going to start with this one. Ooh, I just ranked forward Onslaught today, but Blade and Coal Obsidian are really fun choices too. I think the obvious choice is Onslaught. Ultimately, I think I know what I gotta do though, because Onslaught is one of the most top champions right now in terms of prestige. I just R4'd him, but goodbye Coal Obsidian and Blade. Now we get to go tab over here and open that basic 7-star. It'd be funny if we roll into Blade here. Blade or Coal Obsidian. Honestly, out of the 7-star pool, I know it's pretty massive now. I think Jack would be pretty fun. Jack would be a really good one to collect for Battlegrounds purposes and other niche uses. I don't think anyone else is on my mind right off the bat that speaks out to me. Hyperion? You know what? I'll take that one. Very good 7 stars right off the jump. I'll totally take that. Now we have the Titan Crystal. We are looking for Jean Grey. If we can get lucky right now and get the champion I have been searching for, it would make sense too. I recently ascended my 6-star max ranked Jean Grey just because I still don't have her. I use the 6-star occasionally. It sucks. So this is the point where, you know, the tides have to change, surely. We duped our Nico. You know what? I'll take that. It's not exactly the win that I wanted, but it's still a very good pull nonetheless. A duped Nico Minoru is broken. Alright, 2 more chances before we end. Thinking and deciding whether or not I want to open up some more, but I decided, you know what, I do want to open up some more. We're going to open up 2 more crystals. And here we get absolutely nothing. We get more 7-star shards. That's how we look at these things. Alrighty, and last but not least, we get another Nexus. Alright, okay. We are still going. That is nuts. I'll totally take that. I'm gonna flip back over there. 7-star Nexus. 1 more for the road. Let's see who we get out of this one. Okay. I don't think Xavier will be getting his awakening ability. You know, he's not really that utilized on my end as much. I think Shatra might be the go-to here. That is who we're going to awaken. So, I'll definitely take that. You see, I didn't have to spend 2,000 units. I simply spent 1,000 and I managed to pull a Nexus. I think that's infinitely better than that other option. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, everybody. We're 1 step closer to rank 5ing Mr. Knight. Peace.